Good morning. At first, I congratulate all my brothers who follows Islam. Convey my Eid Mubarak. Second one, I must thank for the government who declared holiday today because of my 70th birthday. Today, I do not confuse with my date of birth available in Facebook because that was an official date of birth. My actual date of birth is today only. This was those days, early 50s. The parents used to add one more age to get admission in the government schools for the purpose of getting rid of the children's harassment at home because they have to maintain multi-number of children. I am one among nine. It's all right. So far the topic is concerned. The following topics you must understand. Number one, what is statutory rules under Article 311? Then what is doctrine of pleasure under Article 310 of the Constitution? Then what is relation with principle of natural justice with Article 14? Then maxim nemo judex in causa sua adi altem partem. Then question of judicial review, how the courts are following judicial review, as I already stated. One, to understand the entirety of Constitution, the effective machinery being looked into, implemented by the judicial authorities, you must go through the judgment, page to page, line to line. Here is the case, AIR 2023, Supreme Court 2485. AIR 2023, Supreme Court 2485. Aureliano Fernandez, West State of Goa. The writ petitioner was temporary lectures of Goa, Department of Political Science in the year 1996. There was some complaint against him that he sexually misused the students. That resulted in inquiry, and the inquiry was against him. The appellate authority also found the inquiry was right and his termination was good. High Court also confirmed, but the Supreme Court has elaborately dealt here. So therefore, see the Visakha case, Visakha guidelines was clearly revisited and several multiple instructions were given, including the individual professionals like advocates, cost accountant, auditors, etc., and how to check sexual harassment. These all are the things we have to go through. If anybody want to write a dissertation or a project report on women's empowerment and Visakha case, this is division bench judgment of Supreme Court. They have categorically discussed a multi-number of area wherein you can understand what is doctrine of pleasure. You must understand what is Article 311, the rules for government servant, regulation of services, removal, what not. So then they say this principle of natural justice, adi altem partem, and numo juda casa is correlated with Article 14. Then 310, Article 310, doctrine of pleasure was deeply discussed. So if you want to be prepared for the examination, kindly go through the judgment. Do not avoid. Read once, again twice or thrice, or make to digest this effective constitutional knowledge to defend your client. I hope you understand they have got some grievance stating that despite the legislation of POSH Act after Visakha deliberation, still they did not properly implemented. Therefore, near about at paragraph last 77, they have issued near about 9 direction, including Bar Council of India, Bar Council of States, universities, how to check the human harassment. They say to fulfill the promise that the Post Act holds out to workwomen all over the country, it is deemed appropriate to issue following directive. They have issued several directions, and the legal service authorities also. Let us see whether it is being followed or not. See, they say, you see, Bar Council of India shall ensure that all bar associations in the country and persons registered with the State Bar Council follow Visakha guidelines. Similarly, Medical Council of India, Council of Architecture, Institute of Chartered Accountants, Institute of Company Secretaries, and statutory institutes shall ensure the organization, bodies, association, institution, and person registered affiliated with them follow the guidelines laid down by the Visakha. This is what they say. They want to have overall check, and say it is very easy for issuing directions, and practically much difficult to follow it and implement it, because the government and other executive have got different works rather than concentrating on this woman empowerment, a constitutional guarantee and also a declared principles. I hope you understand. Best wishes.